welcome back. I'm Tori Petrie. The Gator football team was able to close out the season undefeated in the Swamp with sophomore Jacoby Brissett at the helm. The seniors took the spotlight though, scoring all of the Gator points. Mike Gillisley ran for 122 yards, including this 7-yard touchdown run, while star kicker Caleb Sturgis put up 3 field goals. Even middle linebacker John Bostic got a piece of the end zone with this interception for a Gator touchdown. The Gators went on to their second shutout of the season, a 23-0 victory.
State obviously very proud of the 19 seniors and finishing undefeated at home. These guys have really helped turn our program around. And
the college football picture looks a lot different after this weekend with upsets to the BCS #1 and #2. Top-ranked Kansas State fell hard at unranked Baylor, while 13th-ranked Stanford had a come-from-behind win, driving the Oregon Ducks into overtime to win on a field goal. But Notre Dame remains undefeated after shutting out Wake Forest. So, for the first time in the BCS era, the Irish are ranked #1. Notre Dame is followed by 3 SEC teams, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. Then Oregon comes in at #5. The Gators' next opponent, Florida State, held steady at #10. The computer rankings love Florida's strength of schedule. It's the voters that are not quite as impressed, but Florida gets one last chance to make a statement on Saturday. A convincing win against FSU could give the Gators an outside shot at making the title game, and some Gator football players are sounding off on Twitter. Quarterback Jeff Driscoll, who is expected to play on Saturday, retweeted his brother Jason, who said UF is gonna play in the national championship if they win. Third string quarterback Tyler Murphy also tweeted, "Gators back in the national championship hunt, #BeatFSU." The BCS shakeup isn't the only college football drama. Tennessee coach Derek Dooley was fired on Sunday after leading the Vols to an 0-7 SEC record. And Maryland is officially moving to the Big Ten after 59 years in the ACC, and there are rumors that Rutgers will follow behind them. Finally, the Miami Hurricanes have self-imposed a bowl ban for the 2nd straight year. The Gator volleyball players are SEC champs after a sweep of South Carolina on Sunday. A great note to end on for the 3 Gator seniors who were honored with Senior Day. Florida improved to 17-1 in SEC play to clinch the title outright. The accomplishment is huge for the Gators, who dealt with injuries and the loss of last year's key players.
To win the SEC with all we've had to battle, I think speaks to their resiliency, their hard work, their talent, and in great ways to the leadership of those 3 seniors.
The Gators have 2 more SEC contests this week before the NCAA selection show on Sunday. Opposite emotions, though, for the Gators soccer team. Their season came to an end with a tough 2-0 loss to Notre Dame on Sunday in the round of 16 in the NCAA tournament. The end of the Gators' stellar 19-5-1 season was a heartbreaking one for the team.
You know, this was a really great team. And, and I really love the way this team competed the whole year and the way that they represented Gator Nation.
It was the Gators' first Sweet 16 trip since 2008. Quick note on Gator basketball, the UF women's team is in action tonight against North Florida in the O-Dome at 7 p.m. The men's team takes the court tomorrow night after defeating Middle Tennessee yesterday. They'll face Savannah State tomorrow at 7 p.m. NASCAR has a new Sprint Cup champion. Brad Keselowski claimed his first series championship. Also a first for 40-year team owner Roger Penske. Keselowski had to overcome 5-time champion Jimmy Johnson, whose car troubles sent him to the garage, unable to finish the race. Disappointing day for him. Keselowski was able to cruise to the title with a 15th place finish in Homestead. Jeff Gordon won the race to end the 2012 season. In the NFL, both the Jaguars and the Buccaneers went to overtime on Sunday. The Bucs came from behind against the Panthers to force overtime in Charlotte. Then, Josh Freeman found the end zone to make it a 27-21 victory. For Jacksonville quarterback Blaine Gabbert, he was injured in the first quarter against the Houston Texans. Backup Chad Henne took over and battled back against the AFC leading Texans. but the Texans were too much, pulling away in extra time for the 43-37 win.
Now, Tori, what a great win for those three Gator seniors. Well, all of the Gator seniors, but we did notice the cheerleaders, they were not in the air. You know, they stayed on the ground the whole game.
Yeah, you know, after an Orlando Magic dancer fell on her head last weekend, the Athletic Association decided to ground UF cheer, which means they can't do any stunts or any tumbling. A lot of the fans are really upset.
Yeah, Tori, I saw that on video and it was not pretty, but thank you so much. And stay with us. More news is next.